It's your man Bustamove with a PSA, public service announcement. Yeah, PSA, Bustamove got something to say. Listen, stop letting people disrespect you in person. Don't go for that. I ain't saying you got to be fighting people, cutting up, doing anything, hurting anybody, jeopardizing your freedom in any shape, form, or fashion. But you can find a way to correct certain narratives, especially in person when you feel like you've been disrespected. It's more than one way to skin a cat. You can address something without addressing it aggressively. You can be passive aggressive. Passive aggressive means you can tell them how you feel and you can address the situation at hand, but you can do it to a point in the matter to where they gotta respect it, what you're saying. Cause see, right now, in today's society, with everything that's going with this social media world, it's enough disrespect going on across the net every day, all day. It's enough everybody throwing rocks and hiding their hands every day, all day. So I say this right here. When you face to face in the physical and someone is right up on you, don't let them disrespect you. Don't let them belittle you, play with you, or anything. Because you wanna know why? On this internet, you can be whatever you want to be. You can say whatever you want to say. You can have you on a fake page. You could be a guy that don't come outside, that moves around like a scared person. Or you could be a dude who really just don't care and gonna do what you do. But across this internet, you can be whatever you want to be. You can say whatever you want to say. Because you know, if you move properly, you will never bump into a person. So if you see them and they don't see you, you can duck off. But when you become a person that's a in-person, you know what I'm saying, right there, face-to-face type person, when you like to address things in the flesh, don't go for disrespect. Now, what I'm telling you is, not going for disrespect, I'm not telling you to disrespect yourself. I'm not telling you to find yourself falling victim to the trap or getting tricked out your position. Don't do that. I'm not sitting on here. I'm not sitting right here telling you right now with, oh, you gotta go gangster and hurt somebody, do something. Nah. But what you gotta do is though, don't let nothing sit in here and harbor feelings. If something is bothering you, check it, address it, especially face to face in person. Because you wanna know why? We know through text messages, things are often misconstrued. We know through text messages, you know, things are often misread. But when you face to face, ain't no misreading body language. Ain't no misreading when someone's in your presence. Because a lot of people in today's society can't even help themselves. They wear their emotions on their sleeve. That's such a great and real saying. Like, people be wearing their emotions on their sleeve every day. They body language will tell you that they don't like you. They actions will tell you that they don't like you. The way they speak to you will tell you that they don't like you. And if you feel like you're being violated, disrespected, or belittled, address it. Because when you don't address it, what happens is you let it build up right here. And when things build up like right here, you get mass shooters and mass murderers and things of that nature, like incidents happen out Maine. That's just too much. Because you want to know why? I guarantee you some things built it up right here, and as it was building, that person overreacted, and then they threw their whole life away. See, being respectful and respecting yourself and not going for nothing ain't always got to mean doing this. Ain't always got to mean doing that. It ain't got to mean that. It can mean having a true sit down or a dialogue that can help you find out what's the common ground. I often always say that Bustamove don't get into it with a real man, because me and a real man can discuss things. I get into it with a bunch of suckers because I can't understand a sucker. I can't discuss nothing with a sucker. Me and a sucker don't see things on the same level. Me and suckers don't see things on the same point of view, because you wonder why? I'm looking at things through the eyes of a real man, and then you looking at things through the eyes of a sucker. So things that I might deem to be disrespectful, not something that I can deal with, things that you might be thinking that's just okay to do. You know what I'm saying? And often, like I say, when you on social media, you're going to get the fake pages, you're going to get the trolls, you're going to get all that nonsense that come with being on these apps. And when you on these apps, that's going to happen. But what you can say is, though, be respectful if you ever bump into me in the streets. If you bump into me in the streets, Now we got to deal with it accordingly as men. Now it ain't gonna be no you hide behind that fake page with no profile picture on it, or it ain't gonna be no you hide behind that fake page with 2 pit bulls on it, or a fake page with someone else's face on it, a celebrity face on it. It won't be none of that. What it's gonna be is it's gonna be mano a mano, man to man, and that's what you deal with it right now. And even if it's a woman, you can address things and you can have things said to nip things in the bud. Like, man, I had an incident, man, where me and a young lady had fell out. We wasn't talking for years, and I can't use the word fell out because she had an issue that I didn't know about. But after the fact, we ended up discussing it and coming to a common ground. We like, damn, we let all these years pass by and we ain't talk to each other, and it wasn't even like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, be mindful of that, man. It's your man Bustamove, general YouTuber. This is a PSA, public service announcement. I got something to say, and I'm going to say it. And like I say, just take heed to it. Like I say, man, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel, man. Hit the like button, hit the bell, get all the notifications. Man, listen, all you got to do is focus up, respect yourself, and respect others, because that's what's going on. It's so much disrespect going on in the world right now. Like, it's so much nonsense going on. But you got to keep this in mind. You put yourself in a predicament. You got to live with whatever predicament you are in, and you got to own up to it. Accountability. That's the conversation that we had on the Businessman Podcast, episode 15, which we getting great reviews about the podcast. Shout out to all the supporters, man. Listen, and hit the like button. Make a comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it out in the algorithm for us. Help us push it out in the algorithm that you like what we're doing here. Shout out to the Sites King, the great one. Shout out to the homie Benny. You know what I'm saying? You can follow Benny on all social media platforms at BENNNYYY__. So like I say, man, by all means, please leave a comment. Show us. You know, like something that we saying? Tell us that. If you like what we saying, tell us that. Bustamove personally, as we all as we all dialogue and chime into our podcast channel, I personally, I personally try to interact with everybody. Good comments, bad comments. I try to give you the platform to be able to say, yeah, me and Bustamove had a dialogue. And a lot of y'all I don't care to talk to. A lot of y'all I don't care to entertain. But like I say, we stand on business over here. Law is law. Business is business. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, it's a lot of things that we're going to address in due time, but it ain't the time to address it right now. But like I say, PSA, public service announcement, man, get all the bells, get all the notifications, and stay focused, man. Businessman Podcast, we are here to stay. And I say this right here to y'all, man. Do not let anyone disrespect you in your person. Don't do it. Because there's enough disrespect going on right now on social media that you ain't got to deal with that. You don't let it break your spirit. Don't let it break your energy. Just don't go for it. It's your man, Bustamove, general YouTuber, and I am out.